Hi everybody, welcome to the Brick Building Kids channel. What we have to show you today is something different. We plan on showing you a lot of our Lego collection, maybe some amiibos, maybe some of my Rubiks and puzzle cubes. But today we're going to go over the Playwin Fluctuation and Wheel puzzle cubes. These are really cool. I got these as a gift because I love Rubik's cubes. I've been solving them for many years. And these were a really cool gift. I've never seen them before, and actually this one I still cannot solve, so I'm going to be showing you how to mix and solve the wheel puzzle cube. So the wheel puzzle cube, it is in a standard cube form just like any other old Rubik's cube, but it is different. So you'll see there is 3 angles on this cube, but 2 sides, almost dropped it. 2 sides look traditional. The other 4 sides do not. So on the surface, to a regular Rubik's Cuber, this should be pretty simple, but it's actually not. So we're gonna mix this up. And Alex, do you want to mix this up for me?
Sure.
All right. All right, mix it up really good.
Wow. Hard to mix though.
Yeah, the hard thing with those cubes as opposed to regular Rubik's cubes, they pretty much stay their cube form no matter how you mix them up. So they're a lot easier to mix up. All right, that looks good enough to me, bud. Okay, then we'll just mix it up a little bit more just for good measure. Okay. Now, like I said before, the biggest thing about these cubes that makes them different from the standard 3x3x3s is the fact that 2 sides you will see 9 different cubes. On the other 4 sides you will only see 6. So I struggled my first day trying to figure out exactly how to solve this until I reversed my thinking and came up with a completely different method. So what's in common to this cube to this cube? So 2 of those angles. So we're going to take the side that has 9 squares and we're going to solve that first. So for this, I'm going to take the yellow side. We are going to find our yellow middle. Okay? We have our yellow middle. All right. All right, and actually what I'm going to do here, I'm going to angle our camera down so you guys can see this a little bit better. So we got 2 sides all taken care of right now. So we're going to bring in, all right, so now we got that. We're going to find our other, okay. Well, and that is actually one of the downfalls of this cube. So during solving it, you'll notice one of the middle sections pops right off. So I'm going to pop that off, pop it back on. Should be good. I'll show you here how to line up all these, line everything up. So I've got the bottom part started. So we're going to line these up with the edges. See that based on this design, this is not going to fly. So I'm going to take this out and line up my green with my yellow. So there. Now this is looking good. That's working. So my orange is working. My blue not so much. So I'm going to take the blue out. And we are going to attempt to fix it. And no, that is not it. Alright. Perfect. So we've got our greens lining up, we've got our oranges lining up, got our blues and our reds lining up. So what we're going to do here is going to fill in these corners. So I'm going to take all my yellows, find my yellow and green, and we're going to bring this down. All right. So we filled that, so we're getting closer. Okay. Now I'm going to take this piece. I'm going to take this piece right here. I'm going to bring it down right into there. So we're going to change our angle. And these cubes, they slide so well. They're very slick. All right. So we've got almost the whole bottom solved.
But you have to get all of them solved.
Thank you. All right, now guys, we have the whole bottom solved. We have our middles lined up perfectly, so there should be no issues with the orientation of these center spots. So we're gonna need to take and fill in our what we're gonna consider our corners. They don't really look like corners because they're kind of misleading. They look like centerpieces. But then again, everything in the middle of this second row looks like a centerpiece. So we're going to use actually the very same process that you would use when you're solving the 2x3s, or the 3x3s by 3s, and we are just going to bring them down. So I will take.
If you have one side complete, you might not have the others complete, so you'll have to check another side close to it.
Okay. And actually what just happened here is this, with how these cubes vary from traditional Rubik's cubes, is they are with these angles, sometimes you get lost in making sure that the placement goes correctly. And that's actually what's going on right now. So alright, so you see I have this angle solved. Alright. And in my rotating I actually messed up the bottom piece. So we're going to bring this orange down into here. So we'll back it out. We'll rotate up. Eventually. Rotate back. Rotate down. You see that's wrong. So I will bring it back. We'll try the other side. Go.
If you have only like maybe 2 or 3 sides complete, you might have to take that side apart to get the other parts complete.
Alright, see there? Alright. So now we almost have the whole bottom solved, so I need to bring this out because our whole bottom, all the rows are lining up except for blue. Technically it's lined up, but we need to pull it out. So I'll put everything back in. See, our bottom is still in order. Alright, where's our piece? We need this blue. Alright, so, and that's wrong again. Okay. Okay.
Should mention my name.
Alright. Now you see, we have all of the bottom solved. So we have these 2 rows solved completely. So what we need to line up is our centers. So you'll notice the center axis. We need to line up this piece, that piece, that piece, and that piece with their appropriate colors. So the way you're going to do this is, again, very similar to 3x3. Solving it this way, we break it down to as simple as solving a 3x3. So, alright, we're still not good. Alright, we are still not good. Okay, still not good. Alright, now we have our full we'll call it the cross at the top solved. The cross is lined up at the top perfectly. So what we need to do is bring our corners to the right positions. So all of these are wrong right now. So we're going to consider this. This is like a 3x3. So we're going to use our traditional method of shuffling these corners. And we've brought this corner to the right spot. So we're going to move them all around again. But we're going to safely keep that one in its position. Alright, and that was a very, very lucky last move. So, it's solved. Alright, now I want to go back to the fluctuation cube. This cube, I cannot come up with a logical way of solving this cube. It is, it's caused me much trouble, much frustration, but again, it's very cool. You can pick both of these up on Amazon, I think for less than $12, but they're actually very, very cool. So I showed you this cube. Let me solve this really quick. I don't like leaving things unfinished, so I will solve this for you guys. I don't use the traditional way of solving Rubik's cubes. I've done a little speed cubing. I don't compete. I'm not quite that fast, but I do enjoy it. Alright guys, and this cube too, this is a stickerless cube. It's one of my favorite cubes. It moves very well. We picked this up on Amazon as well a while back. It's, like I said, it's really cool. It's made by this company, I don't know if you can see it there, I think it's Dayan. They make really cool cubes. I think I'm cracking under pressure, so. Alright, here we go. And solved. Alright, so guys, if you like the video, hit like. If you want to see more of our stuff, hit subscribe. Comment if you would like to see other Rubik's Cube solved. We've got some different polygon cubes. I've got a couple professor cubes, a 5x5x5. Got a lot of different puzzle cubes we can show you guys, but like I said, look forward to more Lego videos coming up in the future. We've got a ton of amiibos we're ready to show you, some Lego dimensions, and we thank you for joining us today. Have a good one.